Hey besties, it's your girl Catherine. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I lit a vanilla bean Noel candle right over here to set the ambiance for this video when I realized you guys can't even see it. So take a little second to stare at it, all of its glory. Anyways, today we are going to be doing a fresh restart, a clean slate into 2022 by having a, you guys guessed it, Project Use It Up intro. Now, because I want a clean restart, I want something fresh, I want something fun, right? You guys are probably assuming I'm gonna put some new products in here to get some use up. Well, when in reality, you know how there's like a spring cleanup and you have to get rid of stuff, use up some stuff when the season starts? This is how I'm feeling right now in the middle of winter, and I was in the middle of cleaning my collection. I've noticed a couple of bottles and tubes that are halfway used, or they have like the tiniest bit left. So I decided to start this year's Project Use It Up, and it's going to be a rolling one where I add new products in like in the next couple of months or so to use all of the products that have little to a little bit in the middle up, and especially to rejuvenate, refreshen, purify my collection. Now, if you don't know what a Project Use It Up is, hi, hello. I am shocked that a lot of you guys love watching these type of videos. I actually got started by Ashley Nicole here on YouTube, and also Hi, It's Vicky. They were the OGs to me when it came to body care, Project Use It Up. So huge shout out to them. I'll leave their channels down below. And I started doing it too around October 2020, and then it kind of built up. And I was kind of known as the person who went through their body products really quickly. Maybe that's why I got more popular. In general, Project Use It Up is having a couple of products, no matter what size. It's kind of like your own rule to your best ability to use it up and just get rid of it, finish it up. So that's what we're here to do today. For now, with my Project Use It Ups, I'm going to cap it at 20 products so I don't get too overwhelmed. I actually did have like a limited amount of products when I did begin Project Use It Up, but it was the variety that wasn't really helpful for me, and I felt like I had to only just use those couple of products to get through it. With this time, I'm going to be a little bit less strict on how I do it, and if I'm getting tired of all these products that I'm about to show you, I will gladly use something else in my collection that will still be used anyways. So those are my rules for this go around for Project Use It Up. All these 20 products are body care. I used to put in like hand soaps and hand sanitizers, and I'm not going to do that anymore. I'll show you guys like my empties for like those products in the future, but I obviously use hand sanitizer, I obviously use hand soap, so it's kind of pointless to show them the more I thought about it. And it was actually really hard going up and down the stairs grabbing all the empty bottles and all of the bottles that we're currently using, and then my roommates would be like, where's the soap? I'm like, oops, I'm making a video on that right now. So that's why we're not including soaps this year. We're not doing it, but I will show them in my empties videos. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I wanted to get through a couple of minis because I'm not the world's travel star, okay? I don't travel that much as I assumed that I was going to when I bought so many of these. These are very convenient for traveling, but I also think they're very convenient for like the gym, or if you have to shower somewhere else, or if you're going to like a booze house, you know, you're going to one of those Tinder dates, you have to have something really quick to freshen up. I'm 23, right? If you're there, use their shower so you don't waste any of your water, and then get in, get out, you know? I have a lot of these little minis that I want to get through, and I have 4 of them. 3 are lotions and 1's just a fine fragrance mist. One fine fragrance mist that I want to use up is Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I actually brought this to me when I was in Virginia in October, and I didn't even go through this a lot at all. I actually used this alongside with the Soli Notes Tonka perfume. That one's so good. It's like a nice creamy, cozy fragrance. I like that one a lot more than the vanilla one. A lot of people talked about the vanilla one, but the tonka bean one, chef's kiss. But this right here, I have like this much left. And oh my gosh, I totally forgot that I have to mark these. It's been so long since I've done a Project Use It Up. So if you have a couple of products you want to line up with me, go ahead. I kind of eyeball it to the best of my ability. My line making skills are not that great, but We got Here to Here. I think I can go through with it. I'm normally a seasonal type of fragrance wearer, but honestly, I love Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte, and because it's been so cold outside, I don't mind using it because I'm pretending that it's still like fall, even though it's not, clearly. A body lotion that I have in a mini is also Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I didn't use this as much as I wanted to when I was on vacation. I was actually really surprised. So we're at this mark right here. Now, these are a little bit hard to measure. I used to actually weigh these. Oh my gosh, I'm the worst at math, okay? I cannot, even though it's so simple, add, subtract, and then carry it over. I used to weigh the body creams, and it would be so hard to explain. I used up 0.6 grams. Like, I don't think not many of you guys really care about like the numbers, other than like how many products I did use up, but 1,000 wishes here in the body cream. And I think I probably used this one time, but that's where it's at. I have actually been wanting to use 1,000 wishes recently, and this is the perfect time because I want to get through these minis because your girl don't really travel. We got Merry Cookie next. This one was from 2020, and I want to use this up before it spoils. Sometimes I don't focus on my minis, and it's like in a little cubby down here, right? So they're kind of like sitting there just taking up some dust, so that's why I need to focus a little bit more on these. They are kind of easy. It takes me like at least 3 or 4 times to use up a product because this is 2.5 ounces while the big ones are 8 ounces. Let's continue on with the body wash. Oh, okay. So I have been doing my best to use a body wash, but it's really hard though. I've always had a hard time using a body wash, but I've been really trying to just layer it up, right? So this one right here is Christmas Cookies from 2020. And the notes to this are creamy cookie dough, almond biscotti, caramel woods. It's like a delicious ooey gooey cookie, almondy cookie fragrance. And I really do enjoy this. I haven't used it in a long time. So we're bringing out Christmas cookies, and we are at the halfway mark right here. Nice. I think I have a couple of backups on this too, so that's why I want to get through with it. The last shower gel I want to try to use up is 1,000 Christmas Wishes. This was from 2020. It sounds like it's 2 years old, but it's actually like a year and a couple months old. But we are in 2020, so it does sound a little like, wow, this is 2 years old. No, it's actually like a year-ish old. But this one is the old packaging, and I know that they did come out with the Lunar New Year packaging. I'm not gonna lie, even though it's very Lunar New Year-esque, I don't like the packaging for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's like too like traditional but untraditional in a modern sense, but I'm not really a big fan of it. But it made me want to get my 1,000 Christmas Wishes out. And this one has like a nice pomegranate fragrance. It's very sweet. And we are right here. We got some body lotions, okay? Now, you're gonna laugh at me when I show you guys these next 2 products. But this right here is Winterberry Wonder Upside Down. And I wanted to use this up in December 2020, but I think I finished up the body cream and I couldn't take it anymore. I don't like this fragrance. I really don't. The notes to this are Ruby Frost Winterberry, Sparkling Cranberry, and Crystal Vanilla. I think I'm not a big cranberry person because it's so juicy fruity. It's not like a warm berry. I think I like warm gourmand berries more than like fruity berries. I did a top 20s video and I talked about how much I love berries, but this right here, I cannot go with Winterberry Wonder at all. I went through a whole fine fragrance mist, I went through a whole body cream, and I think that's enough for me, but I gave this to my boyfriend to use. And you guys can see, I actually took the time to mark it like every so couple of months. He doesn't like the feeling of lotion. But then again, listen to this. He has like the most softest skin ever. And I don't know what he does, because all he does is work his 9-to-5 job at home. He works from home and stares at a computer all day. Showers like every other day. We keep having conversations about it. I know he needs to level up the hygiene game, but this was all that he could take. And then I was like, you know what? I'm tired of waiting for you to finish this, so I'm gonna finish it for you, even though I did give it to him. He doesn't even use it at all. Like, there was like months where he didn't use it. It was just like right here. I did flip it, so it would be easier for me to use. This will probably take me, hopefully, 1 use. Maybe 2 uses, because I really can't stand the scent of this. I'm probably gonna put it on my legs. I know a lot of people just put the scent on their legs, so it doesn't really like smell. You can't really smell the scent on your legs, other than like someone like sniffing your leg. You're sitting on the couch and someone's sniffing your leg, right? So that's my spiel on Winterberry Wonder. We're right here, and I know you guys are gonna probably make fun of me, but I did want to put it because it's gotta go. It's still one product. Here's the next one. This one's even sadder in my opinion. Let me mark it right here. Okay. This is Agave Papaya Sunset. Yeah, I know. There's literally little to no use out of this. I've actually been using this on my legs the last 2 days. I've been just like putting a little bit on and just making it smell really good. This is probably one of the best fragrances ever. I will talk more about it when I do an empties video. We got that much left. I know it's ridiculous, but it's my project, you know? We gotta keep it going, okay? Gotta succeed in some things. The next lotion I have is Velvet Sugar. I've been using this for the past couple of weeks and I've been enjoying it. It goes really well with any type of perfume fragrance, I'm not gonna lie. The lotion in this isn't as strong as the spray, so if you ever want some type of perfumey lotion that doesn't really contrast to other perfumes, Velvet Sugar is a really nice base. Definitely recommend. But I haven't really lined anything because I wasn't taking any like progress notes or anything, but we are right here, like a third of the way. It looks like it's halfway, but it's definitely a little bit less than a half. The next last body lotion I have is 1,000 Christmas Wishes. I want to get through it. This was from last year's progress. Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to put it right here and see how that goes. Okay. I really want to push myself to finish 1,000 Christmas Wishes in this packaging. Even though I love it, it's really pretty, it's fun and playful. It's gotta go. It's time to go. Now, I really hate it when I'm not organized in my videos, and normally I will edit it to make it look like I'm organized, but we're gonna wing it today. I do have another mini, and it is in You're the One. I think I've used this one time within the last year. And when it comes to You're the One, it's such a strong rose fragrance that I can't use a lot of it. Like a little bit of this stuff goes a long way, but one of you guys have actually told me to just dilute it like the strong lotions with just some regular non-strong lotion, and I thought, wow, why did I not think of that? I didn't. So thank you to whoever commented that, but we are right here and we're gonna try to use up at least halfway. That's my goal. I do also have the fragrance mist in it, but I don't want to push myself to finish the whole fragrance mist. It takes a long time to get through it, so we're gonna focus on this one specifically, but I will be using the fragrance mist alongside with it. Now, moving on to the full-size body creams. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, and I wanted to do a little arts and crafts with you guys. Let's do that. So the first one I have, and it looks really ridiculous. This was in the fall project Use It Up. This is Sunset Glow. And to a lot of you guys, you probably think, oh my gosh, you already finished it. Why is it in here? First off, this still has product. You have a collection. I know for sure that you have spent some pretty darn hard cash or coin spending and collecting your Bath and Body Works or Hygiene body care collection, right? Like, it's an investment. So when it comes to investing, you want to make sure that you use every single drop of your products. So what do? I conveniently have some scissors on the side of me. Not that I planned this or not. I did. And we're going to cut it up. Cut it up to however you want it. I actually cut it up this low. And it looks like I could have pushed it a little bit more. But I have like this thing. Maybe it's either carpal. It's not carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel's right here. It's this one where it gets sore very easily. And then it'll hurt if I push it more. But look at all of this yellow goodness. There's so much product in here, for real. Now, I'm probably gonna have to use this tonight because here's the thing. Whenever you do cut these, you kind of want to use this within like the next week or so, because if not, they will kind of like dry up because it's not obviously sealed. I know some people think it's too much work to cut these up, and it's just like, what's the point? But there is like at least 2 uses of product in here. So that's all I gotta say. Anyways, now that I cut it up, I'm gonna have this as proof that I don't have to line it because it was here and I totally forgot to line it. Apologies, but I wanted to just make a fact. If you're new to Project Use It Up, definitely recommend to cut up your products so you don't waste any bit of your hard-earned money that you bought with it, because you could use it more than you think that you can. Next up, we have, oh my goodness, I think that I'm almost getting tired of this fragrance, but every time I use it, it smells so good, okay? Now this one right here is Pink Velvet Cupcake. This is in 2020 packaging, not in the fauceted one. I think sometimes the red berry fragrance makes it too overwhelming for me, but I'm so close to finishing it. This will probably be like the last lotion that I use within the next 2 weeks, so I don't get tired of it, because I did use it recently this week, and I am going to try my best to use all these other lotions first and then use this so I don't get too tired of it. But we got that. It's like a third of the way left. Next up, we have a very seasonal fragrance, but I really like this fragrance. I always get a bottle of it every season. So this is a Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte. I'm going to use it alongside with the minis as well, but let me just squeeze out all I can. Yes, it's right here. I'm going to definitely have to cut it, and you will see this in an empty. Now this one was a really conflicting one to put in because I didn't know if I want to keep it, but it's so low to the point that there's no point in me keeping it for next fall. This is Coconut Candy Apple. I love this so much. A lot of people don't really like this one, but I do. This one has candy, red apple, shredded coconut, and vanilla spice. I smell more of like a candy caramel apple rather than coconut, but this is where it's at right here. I think I remember talking about this in my last finale for the fall one, but we're at like the same level within all of them. It's like a third of the way done. The next one I have is this aromatherapy one. I don't talk about aromatherapy a lot on my channel, but I do love collecting them. We got a little aromatherapy bar right there. This right here is the Aromatherapy Sleep Black Chamomile Body Cream, and I have used this at least twice within the last week and a half, and I really enjoy it. Here is the line. You can barely see it, but like less than a third of the way done. Yeah. The last body cream I have is, of course, 1000 Christmas Wishes. This one I'm actually more certain that I need to use up rather than the other ones. I don't think I ever lined this one at all. Yeah. I'm a bad Sharpie drawer. Sometimes my grammar is not that great either, but that's okay. I don't know how much I can get through this one, if I'm being honest with you, within the next 2 weeks by the time I update it, but hopefully we can get through half. That's the goal. Now, those are all the body creams. Now we only have 2 fine fragrance mists that I want to get through, and I didn't want to push myself way too hard to add like 5 or 6 of them. I'll just use the ones that alongside them, okay? So these 2 are actually not Bath & Body Works, but this is a body care Project Use It Up, not a Bath & Body Works Project Use It Up, but it's convenient that most of these are Bath & Body Works. The first one we have right here is Bodycology Whipped Vanilla. If I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I only spray this on my clothes, and the only reason why I do is because it doesn't really give me much. It has like this almost clean whipping, like a very, okay, you know how like there's like non-fat whipped cream? This is what it smells like, with a dash of like imitation vanilla. That's what it smells like to me. It doesn't last very long, and I am really disappointed with it. I should make like a best and worst of vanilla fragrances that I own, because I do own a lot of vanilla, but this right here, it's gotta go, so I'm gonna keep using it. I know a lot of people use their fragrance mist as like bathroom sprays, but I feel like using this in the bathroom would make it smell more, because this isn't like a light, clean, floral fragrance. It's trying to be gourmand, but it's not gourmand. That's what I have to explain it for you guys. But even though I do appreciate and love Bodycology, just avoid this one. But if you do like this, good for you. I do spray this down all the time in my home clothes, so that's where it's at. Hopefully we can go through right here for that. And the last fragrance mist, I actually got this out yesterday because I was wearing Honey Wildflower in the perfume. I really do like it in the perfume. It's very light though. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about the Bath & Body Works perfumes and how they last, because I've been wearing them and I don't feel like they last as long as like real perfumes. But this right here is Golden Honey from Victoria's Secret Pink. This one has honeysuckle and vanilla amber, and I really want to use this and get this out of the way, because even though it pairs very well with the Honey Wildflower perfume or the fragrance or the body care, it's something that I know doesn't really last long. So if there are days when I am not feeling any type of fragrance, I would probably wear this. I actually have a problem with this, and that's why I don't really shop at Victoria's Secret Pink for their fragrances, because these scents, is the reason why many people think that fine fragrance mists don't last long. Like these to me don't last long. So I have to like literally liquid it down and put so much spray to make the scent last. And even though I'll put like Vaseline, I'll use like a body oil, these fragrances don't last as long as the Bath and Body Works. And let me know if the formula for the fine fragrance mist has changed. Victoria's Secret Pink specifically, their products don't last long other than like their core signature scents like sweet and cozy, soft and cozy, things like that. Those are good, but this right here is not gonna last long. So that's why I want to get through with this and get it out of my collection, because even if I talk about this and rave it to you guys how good this is, you guys won't be able to purchase it unless it's on Macari. This came out in 2020, and I don't think they'll ever bring it back out again unless it's a repackage, you know? So that is everything in my Project Use It Up intro for the beginning of this year. I'm going to give you guys an update within 2 weeks to see how it's going. Hopefully, I can get most of this stuff out and taken and get rid of it, but I am going to do my best to use almost all of these products within the 2 weeks. I think I can do it if I really focus on all of these without using other products. I think I can do it. I really think so. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what products you are trying to use up in your collection. We need a fresh restart, you guys, and I actually have been reading so many of your comments and trying to reply back as much as possible. And deep down within my heart and even above my heart, I really appreciate you guys so much for all the supportive comments, you guys being very patient with me and letting me rest and do my thing. But your girl's back. She's better than ever. I also want to thank you guys so much for 9,000 subscribers. That is insane. Thank you all so much for subscribing. And if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Catherine. I'm a little fun, I'm a little crazy. I am trying to be a little better version of myself. So if you want to see that and find some inspiration and follow me on my journey on self-care Catherine, I've actually have been thinking about changing my username to like my full name, but the reason why I changed it to Self-Care Catherine is because no one could pronounce my last name. But I kind of want to showcase my name. I don't know. We'll see about that. This is just me spieling. But thank you guys so much once again for commenting and talking to me and reaching out. You guys are the sweetest, the best, and I couldn't ask anything more than having like people to talk to, because I think that's the one thing that's hard, especially in life, is just feeling alone and not having anyone to talk to. So I really appreciate you guys so much. And that is everything I have to say. I'm a little sentimental right now. I am. And thank you all. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.